Hello, hello, hello. If you can hear the sound of my voice, you are definitely in the right place. My name is Renee Arthur, and welcome to the Shopify Customer Success Podcast. Today, we will be talking about what can I sell using the Shopify e-commerce platform. So we're going to break this down, and I'm going to elaborate referencing the blog that Shopify has provided that can be referenced on the shopify.com website. If you are a beginner, meaning you have never sold anything online, this is the perfect podcast for you. I am taking the basic ideas and elaborating on them in short form podcast episodes. So if you just subscribe or follow this podcast, you are going to quickly learn and get up to speed on what is all of this talk about selling things online. What is Shopify? Maybe you already are a store owner. There's someone in your life that you want to get on Shopify, but you really don't feel like explaining all the basics to them. Refer them over to my podcast, and I will break it down for them. Okay, let's get right into it. So, when we think about Shopify, I really hope after this episode, you will not immediately jump to, oh, that's just a way to do cheap drop shipping. And it's hard to get things from China. No one's doing that. That's a terrible way to make money. I hope that you don't immediately spiral into a negative mindset because truly, Shopify is kind of equivalent to Microsoft Word or Google Doc. It is a wide open canvas. You can use this platform to sell all kinds of things. But I'm going to start at the top and begin with physical products. So when we think about physical products, these are things that you can tangibly feel, and these things would be shipped in the mail. Let's break that down. When you're using Shopify, you can do two types of shipping methods. Where option A, you are holding the inventory. You physically have the product as the seller, or you have sent the physical product to a third party provider, but at the end of the day, you have organized all the logistics of the shipping. You are owning that. And you ship to the customer after someone orders on your Shopify website and securely checks out. That is one option. The other option is to do what we call drop shipping, which ultimately is the opposite thing. It means that you do not hold any of your inventory. A third party company is doing business with you and saying, hey, give me a little bit of a cut on every transaction, and I will actually offload the shipping logistics for you. A lot of those companies are negotiating deals with UPS or FedEx or USPS, and it takes a lot of the shipping and logistics away from you as a seller. It's a great option. Third-party logistic companies also do this, and Shopify actually has a fulfillment network that is a third-party logistics. So it's just all about, are you controlling your physical product inventory when the supplies run low? Are you the one that's responsible for getting a new batch of inventory and actually doing that work yourself? If you are doing that, that's okay. That's one option. But there's another way to sell online called drop shipping where you don't have to take care of all of those logistics. Drop shipping, because you don't have to handle all those shipping logistics, is a cheaper way to get started, but it's much harder to really do marketing and sales sometimes when you physically don't have the product. So I'll get more into drop shipping at a later time. This is a high level overview of the different types of things that you can sell on Shopify. So that's physical products, right? And then the next thing that you can sell are digital products. So these are things that you would never really hold in your hands, right? But can be very valuable. They could be PDFs, downloads. They could be courses. They could be an ebook. A recipe book. Anything that's going to be online and valued digitally. They could be honestly songs. It could be MP3s. It can be anything that is digitally created and digitally consumed. So there we go. So those are digital products. Shopify has an app that you can download in your Shopify store that will allow you to sell digital products right in your Shopify store. That app is 100% free and maintained by Shopify. The last but not least thing that you can sell are also services. Now, this one is really an alley oop, and this is the one that gets me all excited because when I really think about, there's so many people that are not on Shopify because they think limited about what this platform is, and I'm here to really, you know, change the misconception that a lot of people have. So you can use Shopify to sell services. Okay. Shopify is just, it's like a virtual cashier. Like it's just handling things that you don't want to take on. You're not going to want to collect anyone's payment information because you could get hacked and you would be on the hook for that. You're not going to want to have to think about all the different tax laws, or even when you're selling in other countries, they have different rules for online. Shopify is handling all of that. So, as a Shopify store owner, you can easily just be compliant. They help you out, they give you templates for privacy policies, all this good stuff. That's what you're paying for. It's not limiting you on what your product is. Okay, so we've got physical products, digital products, and services. Food for thought. So you may be thinking, yeah, okay, but really, what do you mean? I'm going to read. This is from, I'm going to link it in the comments, but there's a blog out there written by Shopify. 12 things to sell on Shopify, from services to digital products. So I'm going to read through this list, and hopefully let's look at the wheels in your head turning. You can use Shopify to sell service appointments, memberships, consultations, digital products, such as an ebook, experiences, like if you're a tour guide, right? Classes and workshops, rentals, quotes, estimates, and assessments. You can use Shopify to collect donations. You can use it to sell event tickets. You can use it to sell digital gift cards, which can be such a game changer for your brand, I promise. And it will be all nicely organized. And even use it for live streams. So this article is really great. It breaks down each of those, and you can kind of see an example even, and there's tips in there for how to even make it work. Okay, I hope that gave you something to think about, because when I tell you most businesses can be using Shopify, it has gone way past drop shipping. And if you don't know, Shopify is actually a publicly traded company on the New York Stock Exchange. I always describe it as the Amazon of Canada. It's a huge company. It's an international company, and every day, every hour, someone makes their first Shopify sale. So that just gives you the perspective of how many people are actually just getting started using Shopify. That, for that statistic to be true. So that's a little food for thought. I hope that you can reference this blog post by Shopify and see how could you get started. I mean, if physical products are not your thing, I really encourage you to explore the digital products and seeing how this powerful e-commerce platform can either get you started on your entrepreneurial journey or truly revolutionize your business. Thank you for listening. Bye bye.